This is it. I can't believe all the anticipation, all the hype. And here we are. Happy Scarlet and Violet 151 release day. It is finally here. And a lot of people have been finding products a little bit early, maybe popping up in Walmart or GameStop or Best Buy or whatever. You can let me know in the comments section down below how your pulls have been, what you thought so far. We're going to talk about pull rates in this video. Put a lot of time into this kind of data, calculating all this stuff. I think it's really important to take a look at. I've seen a lot of comments about how bad the pull rates are for Scarlet and Violet 151. They're not bad. I don't want anybody thinking that they're bad. They're just not. They're not as good as what we're used to when it comes to specialty sets. They're very consistent, actually, and I'll break down the numbers for you. They're very consistent with the Scarlet and Violet generation so far, but they're not as good as what you might be accustomed to in like Crown Zenith. We opened up a lot of Crown Zenith at the beginning of the year, a lot of ETBs where you're getting 5, 6, 7 hits. And unfortunately, Scarlet and Violet 151 hasn't been that giving. It just hasn't been, and that's okay. So we're gonna break that down. But first of all, I cannot believe that this is the last Pokemon 150 Fun Day, or is it? Or is it? But we are going to be giving away this booster box of Pokemon 151 in celebration of Pokemon 150 Fun Day. If you don't know what Pokemon 150 Fun Day is, where have you been for the last like 12 weeks? We've given away like 12 booster boxes of Pokemon 151 just for free every single Friday because why not? Because why not? And this week's winner, congratulations to Jay's TCG Collection 8934. That's a mouthful. Jay's TCG Collection 8934. Your comment was randomly selected. You are the proud new owner of a Pokemon 151 booster box. All I need you to do is just message me your details. You can find me on Instagram at danny.phantom. You can find me at Twitter, danny__o, or you can just email me, dannyphantomcontent@gmail.com. We are not done with Pokemon 150 Fun Day. In fact, we're going to do something that we've never done before officially on the channel. I'm really excited about this. So this right here, this is my master set of Scarlet and Violet 151. You may have seen me a couple days ago. I recorded a video going over this. So this is the full master set, all the reverses, all the regular cards, going all the way back. Actually, I did put, let me just go back to the right page here, all the hollow energies. I finally got those added in. And the promos at the bottom with the Snorlax, the Bulbasaur, the Charmander, and the Squirtle. We're going to give this away. Somebody can steal my Fanny Master set. I'm going to give this away. So this is what we're going to do. One of the subscribers to this channel is going to win this, and we're going to do it a little bit different than what we normally do. It's still going to be the same old. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below and leave a like and a comment on this video. The winner will be drawn, will be communicated live on the video that comes out going over the Scarlet and Violet Ultra Premium Collection. So that's going to be like a week and a half-ish out yet. This is going to run for about a week and a half. I don't know exactly when the Ultra Premium Collections will come in. But I want to make sure that I get all the promos in here. So the Zapdos EX, the Alakazam EX, and then the promos from the Ultra Premium Collection. So that way it's like a full master set of everything that you could possibly have. So hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a like, leave a comment on this video, and then come back when we open up Ultra Premium Collections. That's when I will do this, and I will announce the winner of a master set. So, pretty excited about that. I'm really excited about that, actually. With that being said, let's stop talking, Fanny, and just give me the information that I came here for, because I want to go out and buy Scarlet and Violet 151, and I don't know what I should all do. So, first of all, before we break down all the details here, I think it's really important to note that by no means do I think that this is a good indicator of specific pull rates per card. I think you need hundreds of thousands of booster packs in order to get a true pull rate count per card. I do think that a couple thousand, 1,500, couple thousand packs will give you a good idea of what rarity pull rates look like. So if you're somebody like myself who believes that there are going to be exactly as many Venusaur EX double rares printed as Charizard EX double rares printed, and that Pokemon more prints pull rates towards rarity, then this I think is going to be a good example, a good indicator of what you can expect when you're opening up your Scarlet and Violet 151. But this is not a good indicator of specific cards cards. So if you're looking like, I want to know how many packs exactly it takes to get the special illustration rare Charizard, well, it should, in my opinion, take roughly 212 packs or 564, whatever the breakdown is for that rarity. But I don't think 564 is a good indicator of that for that specific card. I think it's more rarity based than anything else. So with that being said, we're going to go through things. The thing that I want to point out that I've gotten a lot of comments about is the whole batching theory. And I have never been this certain about batching issues as I have when I opened up this set. So for example, I opened up close to 1,000 packs before we went live on Tuesday for our live break. Close to 1,000 packs. I pulled one special illustration Charizard and one special illustration Erica's invitation in those first 1,000 packs. When we did our stream on Tuesday, we opened up 500 packs during that stream, about 500 packs. That was our pack break to kind of welcome in the new set. During that stream, just those 500 packs, we pulled 6 special illustration Charizards and 5 Erica's invitations. Special illustrations. Absolutely insane. So batching has got to be something that is going on. It's very, very strange. A lot of the booster packs that we opened up were from ETBs. They were from Elite Trainer boxes, and it just so happened that for some reason the first 100 ETBs that I cracked and opened up 1,000 packs worth, they have anything in them except for one Charizard and one Erica, and the next 50 that we cracked for the pack break had 6 Charizards and 5 Erica. It's just very, very strange. And you'll notice some weird things as we go through the pull rates here. So Venusaur, first of all, I guess I should tell you how many packs. So we've got in total 1,692 booster packs that were opened of Scarlet and Violet 151. Most of this made up of the ETBs. Venusaur EX we pulled 25 of, basically 1 out of every 68. Regular arts, a specific rarity, you're looking at roughly 1 in 100 it looks like. But 25 Venusaur EXs. We pulled 18 Charizard EXs, which is a little bit low compared to some of the other cards. Blastoise EX kind of in the middle there at 27. Arbok EX, for some reason, didn't pull many of those. We only pulled 12 of those. Same thing with Ninetales EX. We only pulled 16. But if you look, and this is that whole batching thing again, we pulled 37 Wigglytuff EXs, which is 1 out of every 46 booster packs that we opened. So 1 out of every, 5 ETBs about? Because there's 9 packs per ETB. We pulled a Wigglytuff EX, which is absolutely insane when you compare it to the other ones. Like we pulled double the Wigglytuff EX than we did the Charizard EX, which is very, very strange. Alakazam EX, we pulled 16. Golem EX, we pulled 21. Kangaskhan, we pulled 18. Jinx, we only pulled 15 Jinx, 24 Zapdos, and 19 Mew, which is probably the one you want to pull the most Mew. Probably the most competitive one in the entire set. We only pulled 19 of those, but 37 is very, very strange for that Wigglytuff EX. If we go over on the right side over here, I mean, this is the ultra rare category. Again, very weird stuff that kind of went on. And I kind of want to highlight the Ninetales EX because the Ninetales EX for some reason was just impossible to pull. We didn't pull the Ninetales EX until about 1,300 packs in. That's where it ended up being like, that was the last card that we needed. We needed it for like 400 packs. Ninetales EX we could just not find to save our life. Even during the booster pack stream, the break that we did on Tuesday, those 500 packs, we didn't open up a single Ninetales EX. And that data is not even included in this. This is just the data of all the cards that we pulled, because it's a lot easier to kind of compile all that data. I would have to go back and watch, 3 hours, 4 hours of the stream to try and compile all that. This insane Ninetales EX we only pulled 1 of. But there's plenty of them out there. If you look on TCG Player, if you look on all these places, there's plenty of them out there. It's just only 1 that made their way in this batch for some reason, which is really, really strange. We pulled 10 full art Venusaur EXs, only 4 Charizard. We pulled only 5 Blastoise, only 6 Arbok, only 1 Ninetales out of the 1,692 packs. Very, very weird. Wigglytuff, we pulled 12. Alakazam EX, we pulled 13. Golem, for some reason, we only pulled 2. So I think so 4 Charizard EX, not a whole lot, but anything less than 4 draws up some red flags. Like, why is this happening? Why is it distributed like this where it's only 4? I mean, I understand luck. I only pulled 1 God pack out of these 1,692 92 packs. That's bad luck. I don't think God packs are that rare. That was those demigod packs that we've talked about. But only one Ninetales EX, only 2 Golem EXs. That's a little weird. We pulled 6 Kangaskhan EXs. We pulled 11 full art Jinx, 8 Zapdos EXs, 6 full art Mews, and when we go to the full art trainers, these were a little bit more difficult to pull too, but I do believe they have the same rarity pull rate as the other double rares in the set. These are classified as double rares in the ETB booklet. Bill's Transfer, we pulled 5. Daisy's Help, only 2. Erica's Invitation, we pulled 3. And Giovanni's Charisma, we pulled 4. So a little bit lower of pull rates on those, it seems, than a lot of the other full arts. But like Alakazam, Wigglytuff, Kangaskhan, Venusaur, we pulled double digits of all those. There's quite a bit of a difference there when you break that all down. If we look at the illustration rares, kind of the same thing. There's a couple outliers in here that are very, very strange. Bulbasaur, we pulled 11 of. Ivysaur and Charmander, we pulled 8 of each of those, but Charmeleon, we only pulled 3 of those. Squirtle, we pulled 12 of. Wartortle, we pulled 8 of. Caterpie, 11. Pikachu, 10. Nidoking, 10. Psyduck, 7. But then Poliwhirl, only 4. And Poliwhirl, the first one, took us about 800 packs to pull. Then we got a few more after that. Machoke, we pulled 6. Tangela, we pulled 7. Mr. Mime, we only pulled 2 of. So I'm not like, I don't understand the whole batch. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know exactly how the facility works when they're cutting down their sheets and everything and distributing things into packs. I'm not going to pretend I know how all that works. There's got to be some reason why you get a giant plethora of some cards, like 12 Dragonairs, but only 2 Mr. Mimes. There's got to be some reason behind that. It's no different than like those Silver Tempest God tins from the collector's chest that we just recently uncovered not too long ago. It's weird that all of a sudden all those Silver Tempest packs in a lot of different tins contain hits. There's just something weird that's going on. Special illustration rares, if we look at those quick, Venusaur EX, we pulled 8. Charizard EX, we only pulled 3 outside of that stream. We pulled more than like 1,692 packs, we pulled 3. But during that stream of 500 packs, we pulled 6, which is very strange. Blastoise EX, we pulled 8. Alakazam EX, we pulled 11. Zapdos EX, we pulled 10. Erica's Invitation, only 2, with very small amount. Giovanni's Charisma, we pulled 9. Hyper Rares, let me get my face out of the way. Mew EX, we pulled 10. Switch, we pulled 12. Psychic Energies, we pulled 13. Those seem to have a little bit easier pull rates than what the Special Illustration Rares did. We got plenty of those, despite the fact that there's only 3 of them printed. Hollow Energy cards, I want to put this in here, 410. So that's 1 out of every 4 packs. We're pretty good. I mean, you open up an ETB, and if you want to classify those as hits, that's totally fine. I don't necessarily classify them as hits because they're not ultra rares, but I can understand why somebody might want to. So 1 out of every 4 packs, you should get 2 at least in your ETB. Demigod pack, I pulled 1 out of 1,692 packs. I don't think that they're that hard to pull, maybe 1 out of 1,000 packs, but yeah, just bad luck. I think, I mean, it took 1,300-ish packs to pull the first one, so that's crazy. How many packs in total? So we opened 1,692 booster packs. It's going to take you, on average, just over 3 packs to get a hit, which means that you're going to break down per ETB 2.98 hits per ETB. And this is why people don't like the pull rates for Scarlet and Violet 151, because you're only going to be getting roughly 3 hits. Whereas for Crown Zenith, for example, you got 5.68. I want to include Crown Zenith pull rate data in here because I think it's important. 5.68 hits per ETB for Crown Zenith, only 2.98 for Scarlet and Violet 151. Now, it also is worth remembering that there were Radiants in Crown Zenith. There were a lot more Ultra Rares in Crown Zenith. That Galarian Gallery had a huge amount of cards in it. That front half, the back half, I mean, there was like 60 of them. There was a lot. So it makes sense that they would have almost double the pull rates for Crown Zenith. And if you're breaking this down, roughly 3 hits per ETB, 1 out of every 9 packs, well, if you multiply that times 4 to get a booster box sample size, that's 36 packs, that's 12 hits. It's very, very along the lines of what we're used to opening in Scarlet and Violet. Obsidian Flames, 11 to 14 hits. Paldea Evolved, 11 to 14 hits. Scarlet and Violet, about 11 to 14 hits per booster box. So very in line with what we're used to. It just feels a little different because the variance isn't there when you look at the special illustration rares and the illustration rares for that matter. Packs per double rare. So just the first category that we looked at, the Venusaur EX, the regular arts, as I like to call them, 6.82. So it takes about 7 packs to open up one of those. Packs per ultra rare. This is a little bit higher than I thought it would be. These full arts takes about 17 packs, between 17 and 18 packs to pull a full art ultra rare. Illustration rares, a little bit less than that, not bad. 1 out of every 13 packs. Special illustration rares, 1 out of every 33 packs. This is the interesting tidbit here. This is why it's a little bit more interesting. 1 out of every 33 packs. You're used to getting about 2 illustration rares, 2 special illustration rares per booster box when it comes to the Scarlet and Violet generation. So this brings it down a little bit. Usually you'll get 2 special illustration rares, or you'll get 1 special illustration rare, 1 hyper rare. But 33.18, you're only getting about 1 basically out of each booster box if it had a booster box size. So 36 packs, 33.18 packs it takes to pull a special illustration rare. Packs per hyper rare, those gold cards, 1 out of every 48.34 packs. So roughly 48 packs to pull that gold Mew or that gold Switch or that gold Psychic Energy. And if you compare this stuff to the Crown Zenith pull rates, for example, Secret Rare per ETB is 1 out of every 107 packs. So that's those gold cards. But the front half of the Galarian Gallery, which is basically like an illustration rare, 1 out of every 5 packs is worse than that, 1 out of every 13 packs. And the back half, we'll call those special illustration rares, 1 out of every 9 packs. So it would be basically you would get 1 out of every ETB. But if you open up an ETB and you don't get a special illustration rare, don't feel bogged down, because it's going to take you about 4 ETBs in order to pull a special illustration rare, which is why, like last week Friday, I opened up an entire case and pulled only 1 out of all 10 Elite Trainer boxes. So not the most ideal pull rates when it comes to a new set. However, they do fall in line with what we're used to from Scarlet and Violet. So don't necessarily say that they're bad, because they're not bad. They're just not as good as Crown Zenith. They're not necessarily what we're used to, but they are what we're used to when it comes to these Scarlet and Violet sets, the Scarlet and Violet generation. It's a ton of fun to open. It's very, very fun to open. The outlines on the double rares or the ultra rares are super cool. I love the full arts. I love the illustration rare. I love the special illustration. I think that a lot of people get really hyped for this set, and if they open up an ETB and they don't pull an illustration rare and they don't pull a special illustration rare, they get upset. Like, we opened up that entire case. One of the ETBs had just a Charizard EX regular art in it. That's it. Just a regular art Charizard. That's going to frustrate a lot of people because of the pull rates. Don't get bogged down. This is what's expected. So now you know. So now you know the best decision to make your collection dollars. Singles are going to be a little bit overpriced this weekend. We'll keep track of it. If you want, definitely focus on buying singles. Save your money a little bit. Open up a little bit for fun if you want to enjoy it. But don't overspend. Have fun doing it. It's a really cool set, but there's going to be a lot of it available, especially over the next few months, especially as we move into the holiday season. So don't overdo it. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. Remember, if you want to enter to win the master set, just make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, leave a like and a comment on this video. We will announce that winner when we open up the Scarlet and Violet 151 UPCs, which should be in about a week and a half, but this will have all those promos in it. I'm really excited to be able to give that away. Thank you guys so much just for taking the time to watch. The comments, the likes, they go a long way for the algorithm. Same thing with the new subscribers. Thank you guys for everything. I'll be back on Sunday, I hope, with another video. Until then, guys, thanks. Peace.